Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Just a quick good morning to you all. Just a quick good morning to you guys. Hello, everybody. Hello. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I know there are those of you who are there who are not coming in the chat. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. Coming in, guys. Hello. How you doing? How's your morning going? I know you would be here. You want to give me a Christmas gift today and push the thumbs up? I know you'll be here popping in and out. I appreciate you anyway. So this is my morning drive, guys. The streets are empty this morning. Normally, oh gosh, when I get here, it is bumper to bumper. But it seems as if a lot of people take off from work today. Which is not a bad thing, but can you imagine the stores today? Can you imagine the supermarkets today? Yesterday I went to the supermarket. I went to Trader Joe's yesterday, and 6 out of the 9 things I had on my list, they ran out of. People were just annoyed. People were so annoyed. Everything we're out of. We have no more left. We are out. We have no more left. Then I went to another one. That one had everything. But the problem was the line was almost a half an hour wait. Back-to-back lines. Couldn't find a parking space anywhere. Don't talk about Costco. I wanted a few items from Costco. I go, why am I putting myself through this? I just turned back. So you can imagine, everybody took off this morning to go and finish up their last minute Christmas shopping, their last minute food shopping. Oh, I would do anything to be out there about 4 o'clock today. Especially to be in Costco about 4 o'clock today. I wish I had the time. Believe me, guys, I spoke to you about the sample. Today is the king of sample days in Costco. King of sample days. So if you have nothing to do, today is the day to go to Costco. Yeah. It's like 3 or 4 cars on the street this morning. So this is going to be a shorter ride than it's supposed to be. But I'm just in a frappuccino mode today. So I think I'm going to stop and grab a frappuccino because I might have the time. But then I'm thinking that the lines, hello, hello, thanks for coming back, thanks for coming back, thanks for coming back. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for popping in and out. Appreciate you. Yes, I'm gonna stop and get a frappuccino this morning if I have the time. I can just imagine how Starbucks will be crowded today though, but I'm going to stop it. You know what, guys, what I noticed? Every year Starbucks comes out with a celebratory cup. I think I have about 8 of them. And I told myself that this year I wasn't going to get another one. They're actually free. But I told myself unless they have a distinctive difference this year, I'm not going to get one. But I was just happened to be in Starbucks and I asked the lady, because they always come out the last week. They always come out this time, a couple of days before Christmas. Either the Monday, they will unveil them. And I asked the lady, and she told me, oh, we're not doing them this year. So even Starbucks, in as much as you're paying so much, I don't buy them a lot, once in a while. In as much as you're paying so much for their coffee, and this was a thank you token. It was literally a thank you token where they would give it to say thank you. This year they cut back. They are giving nothing this year. Nothing this year. Nothing. I can't imagine Starbucks being... Guys, I didn't wear this red because it's Christmas. I just happened to grab it. It was near my closet. Yeah, I can't imagine that Starbucks is strapped for money. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming. Before you leave, give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up, please. I can't imagine Starbucks being strapped for money. But they're giving nothing this year in appreciation. Nothing. And I was a bit taken back because even though I told myself if the cups are any, if the design are what I have already, I'm not going to get one. But just the thought that they're giving one, you know, I look forward to that. No token this year. No token of appreciation this year. And it lets me to wonder how many people who have worked so hard, especially your gardeners or housekeepers or service providers or restaurants, you know, waitress and waitresses, are they going to get a bonus? Are they going to get a tangible gift? You know, are they going to get something to say thanks for all the hard work you do? And the question is, if you work in a service environment, are you looking for a bonus or a token from your employer? Are you looking for a token for your employer? There are businesses that automatically, because when I work, we automatically got end of year bonus. It was just a part of how the company operated then. But I know in my state, very little bonuses unless you're on the higher end of employment. But are you looking for today? Fresh Links, thank you. How are you? Merry Christmas. I'm just here chatting. You know, normally my drive would be bumper to bumper. This morning the roads are empty. So, you know, I just decided to pop in and, you know, just to talk a little bit. What I'm talking about is the folks that work. Thank you. I'm good too. I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking. I was just, you know, thinking about there are I don't know if you heard me. Starbucks used to give a token, which was a decorative cup, a souvenir cup. They gave it every year in my state, and I've collected. I think I have 8. And I told myself that I was not going to rush to get one this year. They're free. I told myself I wasn't going to rush to get one. As long as you buy something, you get one. So I was in Starbucks and I asked them, do you have any more souvenirs left? And the lady said to me, we're not giving any this year. So it had me thinking, how many individuals that work in the service industry expect a bonus today will be disappointed because the company has cut back? And how will it make you feel if you're accustomed to getting a token or a tip, and this, when you pick up your paycheck today, nothing? You know, it just led me to think, because as I said before, Starbucks doesn't look like it's hurting for money, and to cut back on something that is so appreciated, I found it like, wow, you know? So our gardeners, our housekeepers, and other service providers, will they get a cutback? Will they get a cutback in their gift? And if you have someone, if you're a company that appreciate your workers, are you going to give a bonus today? Inflation costs a lot. I'm telling you. You know, I've always bragged about my state, that we are one of the most economic states, and I think we still are. This is one state that have proven it over the years. If you move from another state to this state, it will take you about 7 days to get a job. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It doesn't matter. Gardener, housekeeper, cook, chef, doctors. It doesn't matter what you do. This is one state. 30 days, you bounce back like you've lived here for the rest of your life. Lived here for all your life. I've always bragged on that because I've seen it with folk who move here. I go to a large church, so we see a lot more than the average people. And people will be coming in my church and they'll say, I just moved here. When we're greeting, you know, we greet everybody, we always ask them how did they learn about us, and give us a little bit about yourself. And they always say, I moved here, I just moved here, I'm looking a job. And they'll come back within 2 months. Yes, everything. And this is what I looked at. They'll come back within 2 months and say, I found a job and I found a place. So I use that as my, as my survey. But I tell you, when you go in the supermarket here now, I think you're living in New York or Chicago, one of those states. And we were never like this. Inflation has hit everybody. Everybody. However, though, should that be a reason? For companies to cut back? Oh man, I missed my turn. I'm trying to get Starbucks. Should that be a reason for companies to not give something, even though it's inflation? Unless it's a mom and pop company that they're gonna, can I go in here? Exit only. Ooh, so how do I get over there? I missed it. Can I play stupid and just drive in there like I don't know? Can I play stupid and just drive in that place like I don't know? Would you understand if your company, a huge company you're working for, that doesn't give any bonus? Would you understand, or would you be disappointed? That's the thing. Princess Rose. Princess Rose, Freshlings, you know Princess Rose? Princess Rose, you know Freshlings? You know Freshlings? Say hi. I am, darling. I just missed my turn. I want to get a frappuccino. I just woke up wanting a frappuccino this morning. So I'm trying to get one, but I didn't realize that the entrance is right there. So I'm turning back. I'm doing a New York minute. I'm doing a New York minute. I just did a New York minute. I turned back safely, princess, safely. So if you're working for a big company and you pick up your paycheck today and there's no bonus, will you be merciful to the company and said, you know what? Inflation is high, things are high, and would you be okay? You're used to getting your bonus in on this year. There's no bonus. So would you look at the fact that things are costly and maybe they can't? Would you? I'm serious. Would you just walk away and go, okay, I didn't get my bonus today and I'm happy? Would you? And if you are a business and you decided to cut your bonus this year, is that something that you're okay with? You're comfortable saying, oh, I don't have to give it again. I don't know. It's one of these things, you know? It's one of these things that it's a personal stuff. It's a personal thing, you know? But I know if I'm used to getting a bonus and I missed it again, what is wrong with me? Okay, that means I mustn't get this thing. I'm not pushing it because now there's a police behind me. I missed the turn again. I don't know where the turn is to go into this Starbucks. I missed it, so that means I'm not supposed to get it. I'm not fighting it. I'm not rushing it at all. There's not another one on my way. But this one, the way the turn is so hard to get in there. And the police is right behind me, so I'm not playing around, turning around every minute here. It's not that serious. I know it's not mandatory. That's why it's called a bonus. It's self-explanatory. It's called a bonus because it's not mandatory. Even though people are trying to make tips mandatory, tips are not mandatory either. Tips are saying, you serve me and I appreciate you. But people are making it mandatory. You go into restaurants now. I went into a restaurant a couple of weeks ago and the tip was suggested to be 15%. 15% is a suggestive tip. Tips are not mandatory, neither is bonus. But you still, if it's something that you're used to getting, you still look forward to it. And because it's a bonus, I know back in the day when I worked for the hospital, gosh, our bonus was almost 1 week's pay. I look forward to that for the end of the year. I look forward to it because I could invest that. My car is cold. I'm getting the froth out my mouth. I could invest that, put it in my savings. At the time I had children, so I put it towards school. You know, so bonus are mandatory. However, if the company is used to giving a bonus and then this year you don't get one, that's where I am. How would you feel? Would you be gracious and say, you know what? They can't afford it. And I would love to see the person who would do that. Who would just go, oh, they can't afford it and I'm fine. When it's something you're used to and you're looking for. A lot of people get annoyed. A lot of people get annoyed when they don't get bonuses. A lot of people get annoyed. I'm talking about consistent bonus. I'm not talking about a company who has never given it. I'm talking about consistent. It's part of the environment of the job that every year you get a bonus. Yes, you know, because it's money. And you can't have too much money. So even if it's a penny, and the other thing is too, I know for me, I work in the emergency room in the days for years, and then I go and I work for the state. And those two jobs are bonus companies. And boy, did I look forward to that bonus. One was merit based. One was merit based. The hospital was merit based. It was across the board for all employees. But when I worked, because I would work 11 to 7, I live 20 minutes from the hospital. I get home, the kids are already out to school because I have somebody doing that. And at the time I was married, so my husband and my father make sure they get out for school before I get home. And I would go and lay down for an hour, and I have to get up and I have to be at work. I still have a friend that covers me. So if I'm extremely tired, she would just covers me, and I get there for 10 o'clock. And I look for one of the things when it got very, very stressful, because it was a very stressful job, my day job. Night too, because it's the emergency room. But I look forward to my bonus. I used to say to myself, well, at least I got a good bonus coming. So it can be disappointing. It can be disappointing. And there are those individuals who spend their money before they get it. Do you know any of those, Fresh? They spend their money. If they know that they're getting $550 for paycheck, they spend $500 before the paycheck come with this salary advance. So if you're one of those people that you don't wait for your paycheck and you take your salary advance, I've supervised people in companies that they would come to me for a letter for them to take to HR for a salary advance. And I used to say to myself, then what sense does it make to have a paycheck? But I'm not going to stand in judgment of the person. But these particular individuals need to always come. I have a hardship. Can I get a letter for payroll? So if you're one of those persons who you don't budget properly and you live from paycheck to paycheck, and in this economy, even if you budget properly, you can live from paycheck to paycheck, you know. But if you're one of those persons that doesn't manage your money well, and you spend the money before you get it, that's even more devastating. That's even more devastating, you know. So it was a Starbucks thing that made me think, how many other companies are cutting back? How many other companies are cutting back this year, and how will it affect their employee? Yeah, it's something to think about. It's really something to think about. It's really something, because there's this one lady at where I wash my car. I wash my car sometimes 3 days a week. When I'm busy, it's Sunday and Fridays. And it dawned on me that when I go this Friday, if it's even a Starbucks card, something I should take for her. Because believe me, she does a good job on my car. And sometimes I say to her, could you put a little more spot remover? And she put it. If she's not there and somebody else is there, and I say, could you put it? That's all we are allowed to put. With her, I don't even have to ask her anymore. She just put it on. So, you know, things that people like those. I'm not going to give her a whole paycheck, but I'm going to make sure I walk with a Starbucks card, because people love Starbucks. And give it to her just to show her how much I appreciate, you know, the extra touch that she gives to my car. So there are those service providers who look forward to their bonus and could be disappointed today, because today is the last paycheck for people who work on a cycle paycheck. Today is the last paycheck for the year. The next paycheck will be about January 7th, 5th or 7th. So can you imagine? You spend and now you don't have the money to replenish because you spend before you got it. Think about it. I think a day ago I was talking about appreciating each other. And let me take this time to say, guys, I know everyone is not here right now, but the replay is always there. I just want you all to know how much I appreciate you guys. This YouTube thing I knew nothing about. I didn't know what I was doing. And to see me still here, I'm still here. A year, almost 2 years coming up. And you guys come and you listen to me. You spend your time, you watch my videos. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys so much. I didn't have any expectations when I start to do this. I had no expectations. None. I just say let's see what it's gonna be. For the people who have been there consistently, for the people who have shared nuggets with me on what to do and how to do it, for the people who have corrected me when I get emotional with certain things. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I look at my numbers and I'm in awe. I am so grateful that I can't even rejoice for myself. I'm just thanking God that you guys watch me. I can't look at it and say I did it. No, we did it. My numbers are doing good. And I've reinvented the channel a little bit. And I'm going to do some more work on it. Because my goal is not to just come here and banter. My goal is to come here and awaken something or encourage someone. So I just want to take this opportunity in case I forget. I want to take this opportunity and say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys. I genuinely, wholeheartedly am grateful for you guys. And for the people, as I said, who are always there to encourage and support. May God's love, mercy, and abundance of health shine on you guys and your family. Thank you, thank you. I'm ending the year in a space that I never expected. Because I don't do this saying, oh, I'm going to get money. I do it saying when I get there. And I don't know for anybody else, but 2 times I want to throw in the towels. 2 times. One was the behavior on YouTube. I said, I don't want to be a part of this. And I vented that I'm going to throw in the towel. And several individuals reach out to me and say, don't. If we leave, then the negative will always show. Let's continue. And the next time is, I was wondering if I'm giving anything that is meaningful. If I'm sharing anything that is meaningful. So I said, you know what? Just the fact that I was able to get where I got, I felt, wow, this is an achievement. And again, persons got in contact with me and said, don't. So I'm moving forward, straight ahead. It's not an easy road, these streets, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm mindful of what I put out. So thank you guys. Thank you. Rome wasn't built in a day. God built the earth in 7 days, 6 days. So it takes time and patience and being annoyed at what is going on or feeling that you don't want to contribute to this environment of social media. and rethinking. There's nothing wrong with it. When we get to the place that we stop reinvent ourselves and we stop analyze the things we participate in, then we have become a hardened soul. Reinventing oneself is so important, and however time you wish to do it, do it. Let the criticism come. Change your mind. Change the way you do things. Stop doing certain things. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. And for all the other content people that are trying to be content, because we're not content providers until YouTube say it. We're YouTubers, but we're not content providers until YouTube say it. I've always said that. When you start getting paid is when you're a content provider. I'm still struggling. But what I'm saying is I'm going to continue. And what I'm saying is I started with one, and I have more than one today. So I want you to know I appreciate you. I want you to know I have Fresh Links. All of you guys, I'm saying Fresh Links because he's here, but everybody, I appreciate you guys. It's not easy because everybody has their favorites. But you still come, and I appreciate you. Those that are always nudging me and encouraging me, oh, you know, because I share it with you how much I appreciate you. So guys, as we do our last minute rush, not me, as I said, I don't celebrate Christmas. So there's no last minute rush for me. This is an easy, quiet weekend. I might go to my friends for dinner, and it's an easy, quiet weekend for me. But while you're out, come up for air and know that you're appreciated. And whatever you're going through, if you can't buy the entire goat today, just buy a £1/4. It's still goat. Because you didn't get £10 don't mean it. Because you get £1 and you think £10 is what you should be able to get. It don't mean it's not good. Hi, good morning, 31, please. I appreciate it, thanks. Yes. You see what I'm saying? If you can't afford fish and chicken and goat and whatever, as long as you're with your family. As long as you're with your family. Because that, honestly, you know, if you really look at this thing, that's what the holiday is about, you know. Gathering with family and friends. It's not about this overspending. The overspending is the commercial. You know, so know that you're appreciated. Know that I wish you a happy holiday. And I might be back and I might repeat this again because those who don't hear, I want them to know I appreciate you. Wish you a happy holiday. Don't eat too much, but eat enough. And I'll see you soon. And remember, the first person that we should take care of is ourselves. And once we take care of ourselves, we'll be able to take care of someone else. One hand cannot clap, so we need both. So take care of yourself so you could take care of each other. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here. Love, 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 love. Be well, be safe. Bye.